Secretarian Madhu for inviting me here. I have to say I was extremely reluctant. I said, why would anyone want to listen to anything I have to say? So that's why this changed avatar and became a quiz. But having said that, the initial idea was that I would speak on the changing role of women in Chennai. And I thought, what happens in Chennai? I mean, what is happening here that's not happening anywhere else? It's the same. And I thought about it and I said, actually all over India and probably all over the world, the creamy layer, those of the haves, those of us who are comfortable, particularly the very, very comfortable, I don't think the roles of women have changed that much. The only thing that has happened is that the women are now more educated because they're now all in that 40 to 50 age group, the post-independence era. So they're all either entrepreneurs or they're doing something in the social scene. They're being useful to society. That's about the only change I can see. There's no significant change in the lifestyle. The same goes for the middle class, more working women, but nothing dramatically different. The only dramatic difference I see is in the have-nots. When you wake up in the morning, there was a time when your maid came at 6 o'clock in the morning and didn't mind coming at 6. Today not many maids come at 6 because they're sending their children to school. I think that is where the real difference is happening, and I'm very proud to be a part of that movement with Rotary and Innoveel. I think in some small way we are making that change. I know sometimes we do feel the need for someone to be there at 6 in the morning on a special day or something like that. But when you think about it and you say, here are these people who are sending their children to school now. In fact, school is past, they're all in college. First generation of learners are in college and working now. I am a member of the Innoveel Club of Madras, and some of you might know that we run a home called the Barbara Kelly Home, which is houses single-parent girls. Girls from single-parent homes. And some of them have gone on. One of them is actually in Wipro making 50 grand a month. They come back and give to the home. And that kind of heartening response, that kind of heartening change, and that kind of confidence that's coming in the women, I feel the greatest change is happening at the lowest strata of society. The rest of us are bungling along like everyone else in the world. I don't think we're doing anything that is really remarkable. Emancipation, women's lib, all of that. When you weigh women's lib against children's lib, then you don't know where your balances end. So we're all going through all those struggles in our mind, although we all look like we're in control. The real change is happening, in my mind, down at that level. I think we're all encouraging it. What we need to see is where it goes. This is the first generation. I see in India, I see a world where as this progresses and the second generation comes into its own, there is going to be far more dignity of labor, which is the first thing we need in this country. We need to look at our farmers and our electricians and our plumbers with far more respect than we do at the moment. When you wake up in the morning, chances are you need a plumber more than you need an insurance agent or a CA or an MBA who doesn't know how to tweak a screwdriver. So let's give them a little more. This is my personal view. It doesn't have to be everybody's, but I think dignity of labor is where we lose out. And when that changes and when that happens, hooray. Thank you. And now we'll go on to the quiz, which is, I tried to make it as women-oriented as possible, but it's not completely women-oriented. So could we just form into 5 groups, please? Let's do a head count. 4 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 23. The gentleman at the... 23. Okay. So can we form 4 groups of 5 each, and then 3 people can... Just turn your chairs around or whatever.
Maybe we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and...
Just turn around wherever you're sitting. It's okay. It's not one of these very taxing quizzes. It's just fun. So don't worry too much about knowing or not knowing. Just turn around and just use one empty chair to put your piece of paper on to write on.
Does everybody have a piece of paper?
No, hang on. I haven't been called an environmentalist for nothing. I've got one side paper.
Yeah.
Team B, Team C and Team D. Okay, we've got just 4, right? Okay.
All right.
Now, the first round alone, please neither call out the answer nor write it down. This is called Who Am I? Okay? There are 5 questions. Each question, the first slide will be a visual. If you can recognize the person in the visual, please put your hand up as a team. I mean, any one person put your hand up. I'll come after you. Give me the answer. If your answer is right, you get 20. But if it's wrong, you don't get to change it. You don't get the next clue at all. Am I making myself clear?
That's right.
If you don't get it on the visual, there's another clue. You get 15. Then there's another that's 10. And there's another that's 5. Okay? But if you've made one guess, you don't get a second chance. Okay? Shall we start? The first one. Don't call out the answer. If you know who this person is, I'll just wait for 10 seconds and I'll go on to the first clue. Any ideas? Any ideas? Put your hand up, I'll come to you.
Good stuff.
Okay, they've got it. Team C has it. Anyone else? No? Okay. I'm going to the first clue.
Hey, better be careful. We got already 20 topics.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyone got it after the first clue? Yeah? No, so you don't get a chance. Team D is out of it. You have a thing?
Closer, huh?
No, Team A is out of it. Okay, so now only Team B has a chance. Any guesses on the after the first clue? No? Okay. Second clue? In India. I mean, when I say first, say means in India.
Dr. Mutala. No, she will
No, now you might as well say it loudly. Everyone else is out. Muthulakshmi Reddy is right. So, he had already lost his chance. Yeah. So Team B gets 10 points and Team C has 20 on this one. Okay, we'll go on to the next. Lattice Bridge Road has now been named after, renamed for me. Okay?
Can you sit down? That is good road hasn't changed.
Yeah. So you live and learn.
I never knew that.
Okay, the next one is the same thing. Okay, you first identify the visual and then. Yeah, Team D has it.
Yeah, everybody has it. Everybody has it. Can we also have?
Yeah. Round 2 is the music of Madras. Okay? This you'll have to write. Everyone gets to write the answers. Don't say them out loud. And we'll check the answers at the end. Okay? There are 5 questions in this round. Name the instruments that are used to form the letters M and A in Music Academy. You know, when you go to Music Academy, on the left, on the wood up there, there is a logo of the Music Academy. Just the M and the A of Music Academy, what are the instruments used to form those letters? How many times we do it? The entire logo is written in instruments, if you remember. Okay, that was question 1.
Not for you, sorry.
Oh, it's come on again. Okay. This is the second question in that round. What is the name of A.R. Rahman's music school in Kodambakam? What is the name of A.R. Rahman's music school in Kodambakam?
That is the second question.
That's the second, yeah. Third question. Who is said to have created the pattern of a formal Carnatic music kacheri? That is, having said, modal idu paadano, then Varnam, then Kirtanam, then Tukda. Who created that format? Who first formalized it?
They are right only?
Yes, write it. That is question 3 in this round. Question 4. Continuing with the music of Madras, what is Michael Dana's connection to Madras? Basically, who is Michael Dana? Okay? And the last question in this round, it's a sitter. Whose face is Subramanya Bharati trying to recall in his beautiful song, Aase Muhammad and the Poche? Okay? Those are the 5 questions. You need anything repeated?
No,
You done?
Round 2, no?
Yeah, this is round 2. Just these 5 questions. Are you done?
I am nothing.
Okay, we depend on the Rotary Club of Madras's honesty to correct your own papers. So, we'll go on to the answers now. Okay, the letters that form M and A, 2 violins and 2 nadaswarams.
Correct, ours is correct.
Very good.
How can it go wrong with Chari's? Disadvantage for the rest of us.
Akash, it gets worse as you go on. I didn't know he'd be here. I thought he'd be quietly attending some...
We make him the umpire.
It gets worse. You just wait and see. A.R. Rahman,
KM Conservatory.
KM Conservatory is right.
Yeah, correct.
And believe it or not, nobody knows what KM stands for. Who created the Carnatic music? Ariyakudi Ramanujan. Right?
Chetan, correct about that.
Michael Dana's connection to Chennai, to Madras? Chennai?
Oh, he said
He was the music director of Life of Pi, and he collaborated with her to do the Tala.
No.
And Aase Muhammad and the Poche? His mother. He had only one photograph of his mother, and that got lost when something got burnt, when the house got burnt or something like that. He lost it in a fire, and he couldn't remember her face because he lost her when he was very
The
young.
way you said that, Yaredam Torina must be not only but the level only.
அந்த மாதிரி பாட்டு இருக்கானே இவர் கேட்டுட்டார் நீங்க Okay, so let's say 2 points per, yes?
we got the mother.
Oh, great. So team A, how many points did you get? If you give yourself 2 points for each question.
Yeah. We got Ariyakudi Ramal Jengar and Subramanya Bharati's mother.
Okay, that's
Half of music.
Team B?
Zero.
No, team B? One question, okay. Team
Got
C?
3 questions.
3.
We also have 2 got
2. Okay, that's good. So you want to round 3?
You got one question right for your honest.
Round 3 is showtime.
Showtime, folks.
In how many movies did M.S. Subbulakshmi act?
One?
Right. Please write. This is the next round. Again, 5 questions. Please write the answers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In how many movies did M.S. Subbulakshmi act? Okay, that's question 1. Question 2. What unusual show did Vietnam Veeda Sundaram recently put together on stage? Very recently, the last 2 weeks if I'm not mistaken. Vietnam Veeda Sundaram did a very unusual show on stage very recently. It was, if I'm not mistaken, at this MCTM auditorium in Arnavpet. But I could be wrong about that. No? Okay, that's question 2. Question 3. What was the name of the dancing girl in R.K. Narayan's novel, The Guide? Okay. 4th, the role of Appayar was made famous on the screen by K.V. Sundarambal. Who enacted the role on stage before this? The stage play was the inspiration for the movie. So who acted it on stage? Okay? And the last question in this round. What is T.P. Rajalakshmi's claim to fame? This is all movie oriented. It's showtime, so. T.P. Rajalakshmi's claim to fame. It's early days of cinema. I mean, not the very earliest, but pretty early days of cinema. Okay? Go on to the answers.
Yeah.
How many movies did Subbalakshmi act in?
4.
4 is right. Meera, Seva Sadanam, Shakuntale and Savitri. So 4 is correct. Vietnam Veeda Sundaram. Any? Yes, it was all. Huh?
Put together all the mythological dramas.
Illa. Believe it or not, he did Shakespeare's Macbeth and Mime. It was all over the papers. It was reviewed. It was beautiful, I believe.
Who reads the
I
papers
missed
these
it.
days? When I read only online news. I read papers.
Rosie.
Yeah,
That's right.
So what point?
T.K. Shanmuham.
Super.
Abhay Shanmuham. Chalai. Exactly. T.K. Shanmuham did the role on stage. T.P. Rajalakshmi's claim to fame.
Super figure. Miss call. I think 2 weeks back into the came.
Everything was within access. I haven't picked questions that I was. Everything's been in the news, been talked about in the recent past. Okay, she was the first producer director in Tamil cinema. Okay, now we go on to points. Sorry,
4.
you have 4. Team D has 4.
4 points or 4?
D, Marty. A, B, C, D.
No, D sounds
No, ours is
2
A,
questions,
right?
right?
Yeah.
A, yeah.
We also have 2 questions, so 4 points.
4 points. Ninga,
1.
1, so 2. And C,
We have 2 questions.
2 questions, right? So that's 4. Okay, we go on to round 4. Here, there, where. Okay. Where was Kappa House? Again, it's been in the news. It doesn't exist anymore. That's the only hint I'll give you. And it's a place you see pretty often. It's been replaced by another building with a completely different
Write it or
name.
delete?
Sorry?
Write it down.
Write it. All from now on, everything is written. Okay, that's question 1. Which was the first railway station in South India? Which was the first railway station in South India? That's question 2. Where would you find the names of Clive and Duplay next to each other? Where would you find the names of Clive and Duplay next to each other? That's 3. The next question. Where would you find this sign? It's a little difficult to read, so I've written it there for you.
Badrian Street.
Badrian Street or Budirayan Street, however you pronounce it. Badrian Street, it's known by a much more common name. So where is this? This is question 4 in this round. And the last one, where is the 0 milestone in Madras?
Alright, are we done? Can you take his scores now?
You want to stop now?
No. I'm just asking, are you going to take
This is
them?
5, yeah. This is question 5. Shall I call out the answers?
Yeah.
Done? Yeah. Where was Kappa House? Any answers?
Down the stage.
Queen Mary's College is right. நடுவில் அப்புறம் வந்து கருணாநிதி மாளிகை or something they built. கலைஞர் மாளிகை, sorry.
Kalai Maligai.
And then they've taken, it's become Kalai Maligai or something now. First name was Rayapuram. Beautiful building which has been restored now. Clive and Duplay?
Banquet halls in Taj Coromandel.
Taj Coromandel.
Good Bakso.
Banquet hall in the Taj Coromandel in the
Because of the
basement.
basement, we thought it was near the harbour where you have the Clive's battery and something else.
Next to each other. Okay.
Sorry, where is the Taj Coromandel and
Basement. There are 2 function halls. They can open up the dividing wall and it becomes one. It's sometimes Clive and Duplay. Sometimes it's just the Clive. Where would you find this? Badrian Street?
Teenager.
No, but what is it called?
Georgetown. Georgetown.
China Bazaar.
NSC Post Road.
Hookadai. Again in the papers, I think 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Paris.
No, MMC.
Island grounds.
MMC is right. Muthuswamy Bridge.
That is the right one.
Muthuswamy Road near Madras Medical College.
Port Station. Port Station.
Near Central Station.
Port Station.
No. Yeah, just
ரெண்டு பக்கத்துல தான்
It's opposite. It's near Madras Medical College. Okay? So can we have points on that one? Round 4.
A.
Team A, 2 again. Team B,
2.
Team C,
4.
Two, right.
and you?
4 points.
Oh, 4 points. Okay. Okay. We got round 5 now.
Round 5.
Me also.
I should have known that. This is one of the, oh shoot, if I'd known that. What is common to Mayamai Murugappan, Chandra Padmanabhan, Vijay Varadarajan and Visalakshi Ramaswamy? You wanted a quiz about women, you got it.
They're all women.
Order search.
Right, please write. Okay, that's question 1. Who is or was Padma Seshadri? You have the Padma Seshadri, Balabhavan and so on and so forth. Who was or is Padma Seshadri? Okay, that's question 2. Question 3. Why is this the fish cart so called? These non-motorized vehicles are called fish carts. Why is it called a fish cart? Where did the name come from? Okay. Next one. What is the connection between these two pictures?
Light in our tension Sri Prakash. Light nane ungalku
Light up. I'm already on there.
Either the connection or who is this person, whatever. I mean, give me some indication that you know what I'm talking about. That's all. Okay? And the last in this round, where would you find Soundara Pandian Angadi? Where would you find Soundara Pandian Angadi? Okay, that is the last in this. Now, on to the answers. Does anyone know anyone in this?
Dakshin
They
Chitra
were
associated.
reading cookery books.
All cookery books, best-selling cookbooks. Dakshin, recently, now Mayamai and Visalakshi are being called the Spice Girls. They're twins and they've written a book together, so they're being called the Spice Girls.
Best selling
Who is or was Padma Seshadri? Her name is Raji.
Wife of organization.
Who was? Not ICS. He was a lawyer who gave a contribution to the school when it
He was originally a ICS man, became a
lawyer, is it?
Yeah, and he made a contribution and my mother
Tell
was
it,
there.
right. School was started in attached. The school was christened Padma Seshadri Balabhavan in honor of the deceased wife of a lawyer who helped in the cause. Okay?
I can also add that my mother had a lot to do with Rashmi.
Is that right?
Yeah, she went-
Why is the fish cart so called?
Transports fish.
Yeah, that's so obvious.
It was called a mini cart, that became mini vandi, that became mean vandi, then it became fish cart. Like Ambattan Bridge. Evolution of the term.
And they really transport fish anyway.
Inner wheel founder something.
Good for you. Thank you for at least recognizing that we exist.
Inner wheel.
Madhu, just for your information, we are listening to 3.
நோட்டு என்னன்னு என்னன்னு
ரெகுலர் வர book எல்லாத்தையும் படிச்சிடுறான்.
Okay, that is the founder of Innovate,
ஒரு answer.
Margaret Holding.
Hmm.
And this is our theme for the year, believe it or not. Our international theme for this year is Light the Path. Neenga tension avanda, nanu siranda tension. Okay?
Caution mental. Caution mental.
Shame on all of you.
Panagal part.
Huh?
Near Panagal part.
What do you mean near?
Keenagar.
Ranganath Street.
Pondi Bazaar. You said I didn't hear you. Pondi Bazaar. Founder of Pondian Street is Pondi Bazaar.
No, I did write Pandi Bazaar, but I thought it was an extension of...
No.
1/4 of a mark.
Very much Pondi Bazaar.
No mark for that.
Okay, so can we have the scores on that round? Team A,
Two questions.
Team B.
Two questions. What was the answer for the wife, Mr. Padma Chatterjee? What was the answer?
She was the wife of the lawyer who sponsored some funds for the school. Team C,
One question.
Team D.
One question.
Okay, the last round now, round 6.
அதுக்கப்புறம் மேப்புல
This is now here and now, current events. Why was Hari Parandaman in the news recently? Why was Hari Parandaman in the news recently? Okay, that's question 1. Question 2, 7 Commonwealth Game medalists were honored in Tamil Nadu. Name the women in the list. I'm not telling you how many women there were. If you get the number of women wrong also, you get no points. Even if you name the right ones. Name the women in the list. How sad, yeah, you guys don't know this.
No.
This is completely
I told you it gets worse.
He gets the point.
Cancel, huh?
Cancel.
Cancel question, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because he don't know, he knows.
What would you find in this building?
Public answer.
Okay?
Oh, Karnataka land right.
No politics. Totally.
And in this building. What would you find in this building, that is? At this point, before this round, Team A is on 36, Team B is on 38, Team C, shame on you, you're on some
No.
I think
56. Too much, too far ahead. And Team D is on
40.
34. Okay? So go on to the answers of this.
Yeah.
Hari Parandaman
The wastage judge.
triggered the Veshti bill, basically. He was the one who wasn't permitted to enter the NCA.
Who changed the law?
Joshna Chinappa and Deepika Pallikar.
That's it. Joshna Chinappa and Deepika Pallikar. Only two. No, she was born here. And she plays here only. Tags and...
Cancel.
Disallowed.
What would you find in this building?
Anna Library.
But
Anna
all may not
Engineering
know.
Line.
All may not know the reason.
Go back to the answer.
Go back to the same answer.
I hope I have it right. Tappa irna Shanti Kannan, na? Correct, huh?
Vivekanand, no. Vivekanachari and Gopal.
Oh, there's no Arava
Rama is
Murali.
my brother, but he's not involved.
Okay.
Vivekanachari and Gopal.
Okay. Shanti Kannan. Mela tappilla. So this we said was books. This
Into
one?
office. Into office.
Oh, can't.
So,
Also books. That was a bit of a googly there. Such a beautiful building on the inside. Okay, Team A.
something. Two maybe.
Two questions? I mean, two answers.
Two